اوكي جينا للبوس. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته، معكم نادر من قناة نادر. نبلش اليوم تختيم سلسلة هاغوارد ليجاسي. طبعا آخر مرة وقفنا عند الأستاذ أنيم بعد ما خلصنا كم مهمة ورجعنا لها نشوف وش عندها.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map.
نشوف
Fortunately,
الخريطة.
the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
صراحة ما أدري ليه تبان نقابلها في غرفة المدير عشان لوحتها هناك، بس نشوف وش عنده لما نروح ل غرفة المدير. اوكي وصلنا غرفة الأستاذ فيج. شوف وش عنده. هذا الأستاذ حرفيا ما له فائدة، يجي يفاجئك في كل القصة بس ما تشوف له فائدة.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle, and I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
وصرت مدري بالضبط.
How do you
هذه
feel?
الجرعة متوفرة يعني صدق في اللعبة مو من مرة
I
واحدة.
won't forget that taste anytime soon.
حتى الصوت نفسه.
How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
اوكي، علينا الحين نلقى كلمة السر ثم نتوجه إلى مكتب المدير، ثم نقول كلمة السر للقرقويل الحجري، بذلك نقابل اللوحة.
Do you have a moment, Professor?
شيت.
Professor, I was
من
hoping
طلع
to
لي
catch
ذا؟
you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really?
اوكي، هذا نشب لي.
Here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student.
شوف دبل عيد.
Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable...
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
نسميه مدير المدرسة. لا. اوكي. مال المشية كذا هذا. مال المشية لها كلام ثاني. بس اللبس فخم من
I
هذا.
wonder almost daily why I accepted this.
Headmaster? Here, what could he want?
يمكن يبسواشتي.
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you, I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
اوكي،
I
رفع
haven't
الصف وجهي.
time for any...
يستر مني الذا.
Professor,
اوكي،
A word?
هذه
Professor Black. Again,
رئيسة الطيران
it is
بالمدرسة.
not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
هذه قد
Professor.
علمتنا فيها.
More than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the
كم
health of a
الشخصية.
student over a silly game.
A silly game. You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
ستكون هذا، أرجوك افعلي ذلك. اوكي.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder
خربها مرة
why.
واحدة.
Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
اوكي. نشوف مكتب المدير.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
لا نعرف. لا نعرف.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
تقعد، هذا تقمص الدور مرة. اوه
Professor,
دكتورة
I
ويزي مو
need
شو
to
اسمه.
speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh,
Very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness.
قصد
You cannot believe
دمته.
everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
اوكي هو يلفت الانظار حول نفسه.
Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
اوكي
That ought to
كلهم
give
يشوفون
Professor
فيه.
Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as
هذا
his
ايش؟
house elf.
القزم.
Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time.
هذا سكوب اللي نعرف منه كلمة المرور.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings,
سكروب
Master.
بس.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
ايوه اذا تدخل الجرعة التشكيكي هي. قد غيرت رأيي. اوكي.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
اوكي يتعلق الامر بحكم عائلتي، يتعلق الامر بالدم النقي. الدم النقي.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
اوكي
Of
جبتها
course,
بالحظ.
as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha!
Did
Thank
you
you.
poo?
Never
اوكي
speak of this
حفظناها. حلو.
conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
مسكروب مسكين مسكروب.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
شكله مفعول الجرى بيخلص. اوكي بوشن نو. اوكي ذي نتوجه الى الجارجويل الحجري.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
حلو.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
اوكي خلصنا مهمته. والله مهمته الصراحة جدا جميلة يعني. اوكي مهمته والله جدا جميلة. تخليك وش تلعب بالمدير وتعرف نظرة الطلاب والمدرسين تجاهه. اوكي روح المهمة، روح المكتب المكين. اوكي روح مكتب المدير ونوافيك.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Repulso. Bombarda. Repulso. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Defendo. Repulso. Bombarda.
وصلنا لغرفة المدير. غرفته صراحة ضخمة للأمر. وش ذا؟ اوكي، نشوف القرقوية أول شيء.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
هذا هو القرقوية. نقول له كلمة المرور.
Toujours pure.
بيور. اوكي. بيو. اوكي.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
تبا ليفل 3. ليفل 2.
Revelio.
تكشف غرفة وهذا القبوعة. حلو. هذا يدس هنا الوسخ.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking.
جينا أخيرا.
Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
ما الذي سنحضر عليه في
What can I
الكتاب؟
expect to find in the book?
بتزبد
A
أكيد.
story. I cannot say more.
داري.
You may
She said
recognize
it.
some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
اوكي، لازم نلقى
Headmaster's
الكتاب.
nose all this time.
أنا نروق بس. اوكي، روقنا نمشي. لازم نلقى الكتاب الجميل. ترى
That must be the pedestal.
هذا الكتاب بس بلوت تحت وارجع. نشوفه. دخلنا داخل الكتاب.
Where am I?
واو.
Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
بعد غير.
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
جميل
You must
صراحة.
move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first in this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
لا تقول اواجه هذولي. خلى هذول لفت الانتباه. شكله ما يمزحون. لو تخطيناهم.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
هذا القرية والصيد لا بالضبط.
Best move
ومن
while
ذا
I can.
حاطن
Leave must
حاطن
be
عظم
here
على راسه.
somewhere.
اوكي.
I need to time this just right.
لازم اعبر من قدام. واضح كلهم معظمين حتى اطراف اصابعهم. كيف؟ ريد.
I see a staircase straight ahead.
وين السلم؟ ما اشوفه. يقول في سلم. هذا الموت. ايه زين سلمنا منها.
Ladder.
في هذا
Perhaps they
السلم.
won't be able to find me if I go up there.
لا بعدين خاصة عندي قدام. فيها كلاب الله يكرمكم بعد معها. كنت خطر أصعب.
This is my chance. Coming, leave.
لا ايش؟ في هذه تحاول تزبل
Too
منهم.
many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
اوكي كثيرين. وين اروح بالضبط؟ اتوقع اروح سيدة منه. اركب يا اخوي عامر اركب. حلو حلو
That's
خلصنا
where I
منهم.
need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
تبديسة. يا هذول سهلين ان شاء الله نتخطاهم بالراحة. هذا كيف؟ إيه حلو. اوكي مرت الحمد لله على خير. اوه عانى الموت. اوكي
Nothing this way, but more danger.
لا
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
وين اروح؟ طيب خلنا بسرعة.
The way looks like the only safe. Close tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
شلون يقطع بليسه؟ طب وراها هي نقول لها صار ما عاد يركض. يلا كم 2. أخر عني يرحم والديك. غور من وجهي غور.
Now's my chance.
وين فرصتك؟ لو تعدينا العقبة الأولى.
That's the way forward.
هذا الطريق حلو. عباية العباء الغامضة.
It's me. I think I'm invisible.
يعني اوكي يعني ماذا؟ هذا الطريق طيب. يتوقع منا الطريق. اتوقع كذا مرة ما يشوفوني.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
لو جيناهم طيب، حتى لو وصقنا فيهم ما يلاحظوني. حلو تمام. الحين
This is the way forward.
وضعنا في السليم.
Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
اوه على عصا.
I've never felt such power.
تمام، على عصا عندها قوة فريدة. قدرات غير. اوكي ما عندي غير 3 قدرات. اوكي الطريق من وين؟ وينكم اللي تسمون نفسكم الموت؟ انا داعيكم. داعيكم انا بروح حديدية. بس هذا سهلين. ايزي سبايك. ماش عندهم قوة صراحة. اوكي تحدي ثاني. خذ هذه. اوف يا لا اوف. حلو قم بابو. يلا خذ هذه. اوه في تحدي. خذ يا رجال. روح انت روح تعال. يا هذا يلا بقى خلصنا كده. نعم جميل. هذه كأنها هوجورتس ولا؟ اوكي جينا للبوس. وش هذا الغول؟ بومبابا يا ابوي. خذ هذه بعد. خذ بومبابو يا رجال. بومبابو خذ الويندو. خذ روح انت روح البوس. يلا تعامل. خذ البرق. باريا وش هذا؟ انا اسف. خلنا نقتل الغول او شيء. ركز على طول. غير هذا. يلا يلا يلا. خلاص سيف. اوف الدم. تعال انت رجال انزل لي. تعال. بيمسك كده. اوف تغيسه. هذا صح. يلا بومبابو خذ هذا. يلا الله طول ما يبي يموت الكلب هذا. خذ بومبابو يا رجل. خلصت السبك ولا باقي؟ اوكي انتقل اللعب. يتوقع الاختبار الثاني لازم نهزم الموت بنفسه. لتكون مهمة لا بأس بها. خلصنا حن اصلا. حجر. اوكي نشوف وش فيه.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
اوكي الأوضاع بتكون أصعب. شكل هذه بعد الحرب. اوكي أنا انتظر انه
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
في قبر مختلف عن أي قبر. شوف وش اللي يميزه. خلني أشوف.
You found me, but you cannot
قبرها.
undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
حلو. هذا اختبارها.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
أخيرا بنشوف الباقي من الذكريات. اوكي
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus, Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
يرحم امك، ما اكتشفنا شيء لان الحين. كل هذا المشورة طلعت على جزء يعني ما له فائدة، يعني ما استفدنا ولا شيء. كي نكمل يمكن أعرف أكثر. يا رجل حتى الصندوق اللي يحطونه في آخر شيء جنب هذه ما أعطوني إياه، تبا لهم.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted.